I felt it on the pitch before, and the fly out gave me some time to. I was like, maybe just grab it like just a little bit, and then the next pitch it grabbed even more, and then that's why I don't. That's why I had to walk around. Like walking, I don't feel it. It's just literally just the pitching motion and kind of like doing every normal thing. It's just like, you know.
Is that the same hammy from last spring?
Yeah, the opposite side. I've never even had anything on the back side before. It's like right on that inside part of your hamstring. When I told him, I said I almost felt like groin, hammy. I'm like, I don't really know right now. And then they started pushing on it. It felt like more like my hamstring.
Knowing how well you feel, what do you think it'll be before you can?
I don't know. You said just try to see tomorrow how I feel, and you know, they just always just say don't test it, don't test it, and it's one of those things where we'll see how it feels tomorrow. And, it stinks, but just.
How hard is it not to go home and test it? I mean, it's
been through enough things where it doesn't make it any better. It's always going to be there no matter how many times you test it, and it actually would hurt it. So it. Yeah, just by not doing anything, it makes it a lot better. And like same thing, like your nerves and neurologically lets it calm down a little bit too.
Just that was the end of a frustrating day. Kind of take us through what was going wrong out there early.
I was missing my spots all over the place with, fastball right down the middle to Abreu, bad changeup to Chase Anderson. I mean not Chase, but Davidson, and then. Yeah, it was just like, and then it was just bad. I mean, my fastball command was all over the place. So it was missing a lot over the plate. I wasn't getting ahead of guys. Yeah, it was just a bad day.
Did you feel like that in the pen, or is it one of those things you just go out there?
The opposite. I felt really good in the bullpen. It's probably the best I've felt in a while, like physically. You know, I was telling Nick the same thing, that my legs felt great going into the game. Yeah, I had that long inning, and what was that, the third or fourth? I don't remember anymore. Yeah, it was. I mean, I felt great all the way into it, and then it knocks you back to reality when you give a two-run homer in the first. But yeah,
this is probably impossible to answer, but do you kind of anticipate this might be a one-start kind of deal for you to get that ready completely for? You don't want to.
I guess that's kind of. I'd go see how I feel tomorrow, but I guess it's kind of like Nick and. You know, all the front office and Ned and Dave to talk about, and I don't think we have any off days coming up here. But I mean, that's something that's their decision, and when it comes down to it tomorrow, I'll tell them how I feel. And usually, it doesn't feel bad now, but
yeah,
we'll see how it feels tomorrow.
The one that was in spring training, you just got pushed back a little bit.
Yeah, that one we had the luxury of pushing me back and
yeah.
having me start game 3 or 4 instead of game 2. So we had all those off days to work with, and we had some time to push it back. But that was, I mean, it's not saying this is not as bad, but it's just different. It was like a completely different. It was like your laying leg where you're stretching all the time, and so we'll just see how this feels tomorrow, I guess.